Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm G&G and this is episode 107 of the University Challenge, and today we are taking on Shakhtar away in our first Champions League phase game of the season before taking on Bohemians in the league as we aim to move a step closer to our fourth title in a row. Since the last episode we have played two games, a cup game against Cove Ramblers which we won comfortably 5-1, a hat-trick for Rhys Evans in the first half, Niall O'Hagan and Malonga with the other goals, and we are through to the quarter-final stage where we will take on Sligo Rovers. And we played Galway United in the league and a 3-1 win in that game. Goals for Will Lancashire, Farizai returning from injury and Dennis Nolan off the bench, making it 3-0. They got one back, so it was a 3-1 away win to Galway. And if we look at the league table, that leaves us 13 points clear at the top of the table with 2 games in hand, so we are very close to winning our fourth title in a row. So that's the catch up done. Let's get to the team news for this Champions League tie away to Shakhtar. So here we are on the day of the game against Shakhtar, and the team we are going with is more or less full strength. Farizai is back from injury, but he's only fit enough to start on the bench, so Bushanov comes into the team for him. So the team in full is Bonavie in goals, a back four of Tumanian, Lam, Adadje and Andy Appin. The midfield three is Barres, Bushanov and Cassidy. Pedro Paulo on the right, Malonga on the left and Will Lancashire up front. So a tough start to our Champions League away against Shakhtar. Let's hope we can get a positive result. On the way here, away to Shakhtar, this is a big game for us. It shows the strength of the fixtures we face, that this is probably seen as one of our easier games. But it's going to be a real tough one, real quality side in Shakhtar with plenty of good players in their team. So we're going to have to be our best to get a result here. And it would be great to start off our Champions League campaign with points on the board. We didn't do that the last time. We actually lost our first game of the Champions League campaign in our first go here in the Champions League. So hopefully we can improve tonight. And here we have an early chance with a corner from Barres, aimed to Andy Appin at the far post. He gets up and heads it. Oh, it's a bit of a scramble. That's in. And it's in. It's Angelo Lam, I think, who tapped it home. It's going to VAR. Bit of a goal-mouth scramble after Andy Appin won the header. It looked like Lam tapped it in. Is it going to count? VAR having a look at it. Goal review here. And yes, we're ahead. Goal for UCD inside 4 minutes here. It is given to Will Andy Appin. He got up, headed it towards goal. He came off the crossbar and he got up a second header. Lam was there as well to tap it home, but it was our captain Will Andy Appin who puts us 1-0 up here after just 5 minutes. Ball played back to Bonavie here. 15 minutes gone, still 1-0 up. 1-0 up, and Shakhtar have dominant possession, but we haven't done too bad. We've created a couple of shots as Will Andy Appin passed it to Adadje on a yellow card very early in this game. Barres with a ball over the top for Will Lancashire. He's 3-1-1. Lancashire, can he finish? Oh, it's blocked by the defender. Great chance created there for Will Lancashire. He took it around the goalkeeper, but the defender got back to block his shot. Could have been 2-0 there, but as it stands, 17 minutes gone here. We're still 1-0 up. Throw in here Tumanian to take it down to Lancashire, and he takes control of it back to Tumanian. Cassidy, can he get turned? He can. Cassidy plays the ball towards Malonga. Goalkeeper comes out and takes it convincingly there. If Malonga had bet him there, it could have been an open goal, but no, their keeper has it and he'll take his time here. And we force him to go long. Can we win the header? We can. Tumanian up in the air. Bushanov wins it, but now Shakhtar have possession. They bring it forward down the wing with our wing back Reynolds. He brings it down the wing. We have a man there with him, but they get it. Good pass here. And now are they going to create a chance? We try to put the pressure on them. Good possession football here from Shakhtar, but we do press them for the moment. But here comes the ball down the side. Reynolds in lots of space, gets the cross. It's headed away by Barres. Oh, it's gone to VAR. Oh, why is that gone to VAR? Is it a handball? Oh, that's a strange one. A penalty here. It looks like for Shakhtar, and it is a penalty given for them. Oh, that's a strange one. I don't know what the penalty was for. It looked maybe a handball from Barres, but it's given anyway. Traore steps up against Bonavie. And it's in. It's 1-1 from the penalty spot. And that could be a real killer blow for us. Traore equalising for Shakhtar. I have no idea what that penalty was given for. Maybe a handball from Barres, but it looked like he just headed clear of the cross. Good penalty from the Shakhtar man. And with 21 minutes gone here, it's 1-1. Throw in here for Tumanian. Half an hour gone. 1-1 still. Here's Tumanian on the ball in the centre of the pitch. Lam, Adadje over to Andy Appin, and the captain will bring it forward into Bushanov. Can he get turned and make a pass? No, he has to go back to Adadje, and he plays it through to Cassie. He has a bit of space into Will Lancashire. Can he play through Pedro Paulo? He can. Takes the shot. Oh, so close from the winger, Pedro Paulo. Great effort from him there. That could have been a wonder goal to put us ahead, but it doesn't go in and it stays 1-1. Half time here and it is 1-1. That early goal from Will Andy-Appin cancelled out by that penalty. Still not clear what it was for. I'm going to guess it was handball. I've looked back at it and it seems to be handball from the cross by Barras. But anyway, it's 1-1. It's pretty even on the XG story, as you can see. They've dominated possession, but we've created a few shots and we've looked defensively okay in that first half. Back on the way here with the second half, and hopefully we can hold on here and take a point. It would be a great start to get a point on the board away from home in the Champions League. We have played well, as I said. Only concern I'd have is we picked up a number of yellow cards in that first half. Hopefully they don't come back to cost us. So coming up to 3 minutes gone here of the second half, it stays 1-1. Free kick for us here. Barras to take it. He goes for goal. Hits the crossbar. Oh, that's so unlucky from Barras. He's so good at those free kicks. Hits the crossbar, goes over, and with 56 minutes gone, it stays 1-1. Goal kick for us here. Bonavie to take it, and he hits it out towards Andy-Appin, who's on the touchline, and keeps it in play. And he goes crossfield to Tumanian. So we switch the play, and hopefully that creates a bit more space. Tumanian into Lam, into Barras. Gets turned into Freezai. He's on off the bench. Bushinov has options ahead of him. Bushinov plays it to Freezai. Here we come on the attack. Freezai, can he play it through? Conor McGregor, he takes the shot himself. Oh, just over. Would have been an amazing goal there from Justin Freezai. Another good chance created here, but it stays 1-1 into 4 minutes of injury time at the end of this game. It looks like we will take a point here. We've gone a little bit defensive for the remaining 4 minutes of injury time. We're going to respect the point here and take it. A point away from home in the Champions League would be a great start if we can hold on here. 2 minutes of the 4 are now gone and we are just doing well. We've had chances to win this game, and it's that disappointing penalty that Shakhtar only way they've got through. So we have defended well. We have played well overall. We haven't had a lot of the ball, but we did well here away from home against a good team. It looks like we're going to start with a point, as we are now well over the time, and there is the final whistle. So a good result here to start off our Champions League campaign. A point away from home. Took the lead early on, but they equalised from the penalty spot, and it ends 1-1. And we could take a quick look at the league table. It puts us in 18th position at the moment with a point on the board. So we're up and running in the Champions League. Now let's turn our attention back to domestic games and that league tie against Bohemians. So here we are on the day of the game against Bohemians, and one game to catch up that we played in the meantime. Our cup quarter-final against Sligo Rovers, we won 2-1 away to them. 2 goals from Niall O'Hagan put us 2-0 up. They got a late one back, but we hung on to advance to the semi-finals of the FAI Cup, where we have been drawn against Derry City. So a tough semi-final for us, and hopefully we can get through that and get closer to making it a domestic double this season. So that's that game caught up on. The team news for this game is we're going pretty full strength. Freezai is still on the bench. He played that Sligo Rovers game, but he's just not fit enough to start. And a new player in at right back, Mariano Foy, was one of the 4 signings that came in August. This is the first time he will have played in an episode. A good right back, lots of potential, which is why I want to play him as much as possible. An Italian who's come in, and hopefully he will develop into a good player for us. So the team in full is Bonavie in goals, Foy, Lam, Adaje and Andy-Appin as the back 4, Barras, Bushinov, Cassidy as the midfield 3, Pedro Paulo and Malongo on the wings, and Will Lancashire up front. And Rhys Evans has an injury. He's on the bench, but we'll try and avoid playing him if possible. So that's the team in full. Let's get to this game against Bohemians and hopefully a step closer to that title. On the way here at the UCD Bowl for this game against Bohemians, and an early highlight straight away here inside the first minute. Long ball played forward by Bohemians, which should be cut out here by Lam, and it is. And he brings it into Barres, who gives it to Foy. Lam, good passing around here now. We need to get it forward. Bonavie brings it forward. Bonavie. Adaje got options. Andy-Appin bringing it forward. A good start here of possession for us. Bushinov with the ball over the top of Will Lancashire. He's through 1-on-1. Will Lancashire takes it around the keeper, and it's just tapped away from the defender. Out for a corner. Oh, looked like another great chance for Will Lancashire. He missed a chance like that against Shakhtar. He does it again here tonight. Good defending from the Bohemians man. And here comes Barres with the corner in towards Andy-Appin. He can't head it in. Cassidy brings it forward again though. Can he get across in? Sean Cassidy. It's blocked, and Bohemians will clear that. And that's the end of that early highlight. So 3 minutes gone here, it's 0-0. Bohemians goalkeeper with the ball here, and he rolls it out to his defender. 10 minutes gone, and it's still 0-0 as they play that long ball forward and they win the header. And now they've got a chance, but it's cut out by Adagio, who picks out Pedro Paulo, and he plays the ball over the top towards Lancashire, but it's Cassidy who gets onto it, and he finishes it. Sean Cassidy finishing that pass from Pedro Paulo, and we take the lead here after 10 minutes. We had two players there waiting to take that chance, but it was Sean Cassidy who ran onto it. We won the ball back here, Lamb won it, plays it to Pedro Paulo, who gets turned, plays the ball over the top, Lancashire running onto it, but Cassidy was further forward, he got onto it, and he slots it home into the empty net there. And now 10 minutes gone here at the UCD Bowl, we're 1-0 up. Throw in for us here, Andy Appin throws it down to Will Lancashire, who gets on the ball, and now it's back to Andy Appin, and he goes back to Adagio as we try and get some space here to attack Lamb into Foy down this wing. He cuts in to Cassidy. Can he play it back? No, Foy on it, and now Pedro Paulo through. Pedro Paulo crosses it, Malonga taps it home, and another assist for Pedro Paulo, and another goal from Malonga this season, and we go 2-0 up here and cruising towards the win now. Great play there, great passing it around. Foy here, Cassidy, and Cassidy back to Foy, and then Foy with the ball over the top for Pedro Paulo, and then a beautifully squared ball from Malonga, who had the job of just tapping it home past the keeper, and we go 2-0 up here with 34 minutes gone. Half time here, and it is 2-0 to us. Those goals from Cassidy and Malonga putting us ahead here, and looks like we are comfortable enough in this game, created lots of chances and lots of possession. So it looks like it's going to be another 3 points towards that title. Back on the way here for the second half. Let's hope we can keep this performance at this level and see this game out. Maybe get a couple more goals. It would be nice to see Will Lancashire get a goal actually. He's been a bit quiet since that early missed chance. And yeah, good performance so far, and hopefully it's another 3 points in the bag. 48 minutes gone, it's 2-0 to us. Goal kick for Bohemians here with 55 minutes gone, and they pass it around and then go long. And that should be ours easily. Adagio gets that and turns and plays it to Andy Appin. Now can we come on the attack? Here's Malonga, goes back to Andy Appin, good passing around again, and Adagio goes crossfield to Foy, and the right back will bring it forward, but he has to cut back and give it to Lamb. Lamb to Adagio. Lots of Bohemians men behind the ball as we try and break them down. Here's Andy Appin bringing it forward. Good run from our captain. Here's Andy Appin. Oh, he cuts back, Bushinoff. Cross is blocked. Malonga gets the header, head towards goal, and it's in. Terrible mistake from their goalkeeper, but we don't care. Malonga with his second goal of this game, and he heads it home, and we are effectively one hand on that trophy now. Andy Appin here to Bushinoff. His cross blocked, it looped up in the air. Malonga just headed it towards goal, and their calamity for their keeper. He more or less palms it into his own net, but we go 3-0 up here with 57 minutes gone. Free kick for Bohemians here right in injury time at the end of this game. Comes to the far post, headed towards goal and headed just over. So our clean sheet is protected there by that miss. 3 minutes of injury time, we have a minute off it gone, and we are cruising towards the win here. Great performance, those goals from Cassidy, Malonga with 2, and lots of green ratings all around the team. It's been a good performance, and it shows maybe our strength in this league at the moment. We have dominated again this season. Now, even after that slow start, we were the better team in this league, and this result pushes us towards that title. It's another comfortable win for us, 3-0 here at the UCD Bowl. Well, a comfortable enough 3 points there against Bohemians, and that moves us to 16 points clear at the top of the table with a game in hand on Shamrock Rovers, and just one win away from 4 in a row now. And that should be wrapped up in the next episode when we take on bottom of the table Drogheda United. That should be the game in which we seal the title, and we will also be taking on Monaco in the Champions League away from home just a few days later after that Drogheda game. So that's the 2 games in the next episode, and hopefully it's the one we seal the title and then we make more progress in the Champions League. If you did enjoy today's episode, please drop it a like. It'll be great to see more likes on the videos and help it to grow even more. If you want to subscribe to the channel, it is the best way not to miss anything, and you won't miss any videos that way. Videos are posted Monday to Friday 6 PM Irish time, and subscribing is the best way to catch them all. If you want to catch up on anything you've missed, there is a playlist on the channel and it does appear on the screen at the end of this video. So until the next episode when we take on Drogheda and Monaco, please take it easy.